We're gonna move it today.
Woohoo!
Awesome.
Oh, it's
So today we're gonna put the floors in this thing. Try to get it so it's not flintstoning today. Made this one too long to cut it off. Not quite. Well, that's about what it's gonna be. Well, there's one, sorta. Well, I guess I'll tack that thing into place and then we'll start putting it in. Perfect. Climb up, weld it in. We'll have one floorboard in.
Gotta go about that much farther. And I need to go out a little bit right there to there.
You're a ½ inch about off.
Cut it off 3 times.
Yeah.
Too short.
You've got plenty of time. It's gonna take me forever to weld this all together. Well, we've got one side's all done, welded in. Other side's cut and all ground up. We're ready to weld it in. All right, I'll weld away. Okay. All right, we got the floors done today. They're in, they're not great, they're not ground up, but they're covered up. Everything's, all the holes are patched. Now we can start on the hard sides and finish those little things. Maybe we'll drive this thing one day. We'll see. All right, today, well, tonight actually, I'm home from work Friday. We're gonna get some tranny cooler lines on this thing, see if we can make it drive. This is what we have to work with. They're not long enough. Great. All right. It looks like it needs to come down. All right, we gotta have it down about 2½ inches. This is where it's going to take its first turn. Make sure that's the spot that I needed. Looks to be the spot. Tweak her up a little bit more. Okay. Got 50-50 chance. That's gonna roll backwards. That exact distance. It's gonna go forward. Perfect. Not quite perfect, but that'll work. It's gonna suck to take the starter off. So, having some drop light issues today. I wonder if I couldn't 90 that over. I can, and I will. And it needs to go over approximately 3 inches.
Well, we've got some stuff going on now. Rubs the oil pan now. Put 2 of them on it right there. Hook her up. Alright, I'll tighten that one. Perfect. Alright, chiny lines are pretty much built. They're fitting pretty good. They're not going to rub. We'll put some clamps on them and clamp them in to the oil pan and tighten them down, hook them up. We can put some oil in it. Alright, we're about to this point finally. That seems clean enough. We might can get it to siphon right there. She's a go one. That's our green patch right there. Gas is going in and not coming out, so we're getting the patch covered up and it's melting together pretty good now. Evidently it's good enough. Get the gas in it, we'll hook up a few wires and see if that injector squirts a little fuel in it. God, it's a raining son of a gun outside right now, so we might as well be inside with the fire going, working on a Jeep. We gotta open that there package. Somebody sent us that. Those are pretty handy little siphoners. Whoever decided they needed trailer plugs on a Jeep, we're not towing trailers with this thing. Only thing we're gonna be towing is Matt Wetzel out with this. If he hangs out with me long enough, I'll get him stuck.
While we're waiting, you should open that package.
Let's do it. Oh, is it killing you? You want to see what it is? Elzer, maybe? Zimmerman has sent us something. It sounds like he sent Michelle something. Oh yeah, he sent Michelle something. Maybe we can eat all of them before Mom sees them. M&M's. Right there. Thanks, man. We'll eat them up. Well, I'll get some little torches and some shrink wrap. And some solder.
Long time since I went with you guys. I want to go with you.
Yeah, it has been a minute.
Yeah, it has been.
To have a little go-go juice. I assume we're gonna need like 2 feet. Since we put 17 inches in it. So what we've got here, all the wiring that goes to the back of this thing is right here. The other end of it is right here. We got 17 inches that we gotta add.
Well, I think these are about 20, so
Well, that'll be plenty.
we can cut some off. But there's some colors.
Snip, crackle, pop. We'll get the old torch hot. Now, you just gotta get it hot and then it'll suck the solder through it. And then you know you're done. Then you let it cool off before you grab that and slide up, otherwise the heat shrinks down and you can't get it on. It's good solder. Slide that right up over it. Shrink her down. Done.
One done.
Purple. We got anything that resembles a purple? We got a brown. We got a pink. We got an orange. Okay, so I'll use purple for orange. That'll work.
I might have to go find some wire, go to the store. If I don't have enough
I'll
colors.
bet. We can use the same color, it ain't gonna matter.
Yeah.
It's all gonna get taped up in a loom anyway,
Yeah,
so.
'cause when you... Both ends will be the same.
Yep.
Let me see what else I can find in here.
Got a brown. Whoa, that's got power. It did have until it blew your fuse.
Yeah.
The key was on.
Key was on. That's probably the fuel pump one.
Maybe. It's dead now. That's why you unhook your battery when you're doing electrical work.
Yeah.
I need to build me a soldering utensil here. Alright, I can see that now was the time to do this, so we're building our little welding clamp here. I gotta plug that in. Bet that makes more sparks. this little thing should
Yeah, there.
still hot, in case you're wondering. That's probably worth taking 5 minutes for.
Tell her. Said a helping hand. So.
Well, one side's done. Now we gotta figure out what to hook them to.
Yeah,
We're gonna just go one standard length
yeah,
here.
just measure them a certain long.
Yeah, we'll make them. We'll hook them together and then we'll decide where they're going. You guys should comment and tell Dar what color to paint this thing. I think rust is a pretty good color, but he seems to want some color on it. So tell us what you think. All right, we're gonna go with orange first. Orange is purple.
Orange is purple this time.
We'll clamp that in the little clampy device. Yep, it was definitely worth building that.
Yeah.
I know I'm about ready for spring.
Yeah.
Soldered. I can collect the mess. No injector bolts. Crank it a little. No fuel pressure.
That set a long time before. I had to give it starting fluid then.
There, I mean that starting fluid right there, but there, I can hear the injectors pulsing.
Mm-hmm.
It just ain't got nothing. Go.
No fuel there yet.
No fuel.
The pump's bad.
The pump it ain't pumping. Okay. Turn the key on.
On.
Yeah. I got nothing. Keep cranking it. We got no power. Okay, turn it on.
Okay.
Yeah, that. There, and it shut off. Okay, turn it back on. Yeah, that trips. And then it shuts off. It's doing what it's supposed to. I don't think the red one that we arced with was even the
I can't remember what color it was.
red. It sparked. Is that a brown? Whoa, that's got power, and it did have until it blew your fuse.
Key was on. That's probably a fuel pump one.
Maybe. It's dead now. Power. And it shuts off.
That's the fuel pump one.
It's your fuel pump wire. That's why we didn't have any fuel pump. All right, let's let her down.
Put
And
it back down,
that
see if we can make some noise back
fuel
here.
pump cycles at least now. Works like it needs to be. Okay, let's see if we got fuel.
I didn't hear anything.
Try it again. Bump it once. Okay, we got no fuel.
Oh, I heard it pop now.
Still got no injector pulse though. Turned off and then turn her back on.
We got some train fluid.
Now?
Thanks.
Yep.
Well, it runs. Again.
Again.
They loose?
They was a little loose. Let's try it again and see if it leaks. If it leaks again, it's that hose.
Is it the hose clamp?
I don't know.
Okay, we should be able to set it down and check it. Well, we'll shut her off.
Water's warm.
Yeah, it's 190.
Yeah, you could start this up, drive it to Y, and it'd be 190 degrees.
Yeah. motor mount still and put a gusset on it. Gotta deal with the exhaust, it leaks like crazy. Saddle up, I gotta weld these things in, spot weld all that, the outside ones. And then we gotta plate the frame in the front. And we gotta deal with the fuel pump wire. We'll get it zip tied up through all that. And then we'll do away with this connector that we temporarily put in it to front brake lines on it. And then I think all the little stuff is weaseled out of here and we can drive it. We're gonna have a cage in it Monday. Drive to Darwin's house.
And never come back.
This just is muffling. See, like, go boo. I cut it off. We're winning. Sorta. One down. We're good. What is this muffler? Why do you figure that we have a 2.5 inch muffler on a 3 inch pipe?
I don't know.
That don't make no dang sense. If this is another stinking telemarketer, it'll help me. Nope, Matt Wetzel. Hello. Alright, so you need us when? Alright, I guess we'll quit working in the shop and come and meet you. Alright, bye. Okay, well, we'll round our crap up and we'll go help Matt, I guess. So Matt just called me back and it's canceled, so we're back to work on this. Thought we were gonna go play in the mud, now we're just working. I think this muffler, I think I got her pretty much figured out to fit. I mean, it's not ideal, but it's gonna be ideal enough. That bolt is gonna be a bear when you want to take it out. Okay, well, all done but doing it.
Yeah,
What?
it's a little tippy.
It is a little tippy when that comes off.
Might want to lower it.
Yeah, go let it down. That's good. If it falls off right there, we can live with it. Alright, I'll start doing some welding. Alright, patched. We're in good shape now. Put that thing back on, we should be able to lift her up. Start welding the underneath.
Put it on, then.
What do we got? 9 of 13? Oh, barely out of date.
Barely out there. Well,
We're going up.
okay.
Now we can go back to what we were doing previously, which is welding and securing and some of that stuff. And she'll be sweet. Sound like a race car? Probably not, but imagine if it did. All right, so we're building frame plates to get this front frame all strengthened up. Dar's been cutting these out. We'll get some cardboard that's all formed up, and then we'll chase it out, cut them out. And then we can get the brake lines put on it, get the hangers on it. Maybe today we'll have all the little stuff done. That'll weld. Okay. We cut 2 of those out, and the back will be done. Snug. Grind it off a little. That looks good.
Yeah. Fits that way. Guess it goes that way.
Yep.
Oh yeah, it's way brighter.
day in the books. We got a bunch of little crap done on this thing. We'll see. We'll let it down and turn the key off so the battery's not dead. We're getting this thing handled. We'll go eat some dinner and call her a day.
Be done with this today. Oh.
What's about to happen, Dar?
We're gonna move it today.
Woohoo!
Awesome. It's called the console feed.
Yeah.
Get in again.
I mean, that's a good seat.
The adjuster keeps going out on it though. Keeps sliding back farther. Put some power steering fluid in it so it's turning. It's kind of hard to turn them without power steering.
What do you think?
I think it's awesome that it moves.
Woohoo! You look like one of those Flintstone guys. Since there's no
Pebbles?
seat.
It steers lots better.
Yeah? Well, it drives anyway.
It drives.
Alright, so the Jeep drives. Brakes are all done. We got the frame plated. A lot of little stuff done. So tomorrow, President's Day, we're going to put a cage in this thing and get some seats mounted. Then we can actually drive it and see what it'll do. So we're getting closer.
No.
Do you see a light at the end of the tunnel?
A little teeny one.
Do you, Paul?
I do. Yep, I think a couple more solid weekends and it's going to be completely finished. As far as I'm doing on it, I ain't painting it. Dark can get it painted somewhere. I'm not a painter. I can paint derby cars all day, but I don't paint these, so.